Hello everyone, this is Danny from Danny Design Studio, and welcome to the second in my Matching Makes series. So every week for a few weeks until mid-September I'm making what I call a Matching Makes series. So Matching Makes as in a card and a 3D item that match basically. So this is the card I made this week, and it's just a very simple inside, and that was following a card sketch, and this is all on my website. All the measurements are on my website as well. It is dannydesignsstudio.co.uk, and everything will be in a post on there, and all the products I've used as well. Now this is a box that actually was a team swap from Sandra Fowl in our team, Stamping Stars, and basically it was sort of Easter time when we did our team swaps, and inside hers was a lovely little chocolate bunny, and this is her little strap that went around, a little belly band, and with a lovely chocolate bunny, but obviously it's gone now. So this is my version, and it's a flip open lid, and I put a few chocolates in there as well, lovely Lindt dark chocolates, and I've got 8 of these in there, but you can put whatever you like. I'm only basically showing you what can fit in, and it's a 6x6 by 2.5 lovely flip over lid. So I'm just going to show you how this is fairly straightforward, and I show you on my website with all the measurements, but I'm going to show you how to do the box. So these are the colours. So I've used Wild Wheat and Moody Mauve, and the beautiful, got one scrap bit left, maybe a bit more than that, but I haven't got it to hand, the lovely Daisy papers from Stampin' Up. So I thought I'm just picking out the colours in there, Wild Wheat and Moody Mauve. So let's get started. The card base, I've got all bits here, and put that to one side, and when I come to decorate it, and I have used, this is my new best friend, and that is the Timeless Arrangement dies. Look at these gorgeous dies. If you haven't got this, I've used it so much, and it's just so pretty. Lovely labels, lots of these lovely dies with little leaf patterns. You can chop these off and stick them in, as you're going to see me do basically. So I haven't got the stamp set yet, but I do want the stamp set. I think I'm going to have to buy it, but yes, that is a must. Right, so as you know, I usually use a bit of retired card and create my template. So I've written all the dimensions on the box, and this is my little template from a retired piece of card. So I'm going to follow that to do this. So this is my card base, or box base as such. Now I've scored it on the long side at 2.5, 8, 8.5, 11 and 17, and then on the short side I've scored it at 2.5, 5, 11 and 13.5, and then I'm going to burnish all of the sides and then cut it up. Now I really liked this box because it actually gives you, let me show you, the flaps. It's sort of inside creates a flap over so that you don't actually see the joins, and I think that looks sort of very more professional rather than seeing the joins. And I think that's the beauty, I think, of this box as well. So you've then got something like this. So what you're going to do is you've got this narrow strip, narrow, narrow, and then two sort of box bits in between. So what I'm going to do from this side, take this side, landscape it, and then cut up to that second horizontal line. Cut up each score line, and then take these bigger flaps back slightly, not slightly, but take them back and cut that right up to there, and move them out of the way a little bit, and then cut these bits off. And then these are going to be the tabs. So I'm just cutting a little snip off that outer edge. And then I do exactly the same to the other side. Cutting right up that second horizontal score line. Take these larger flaps out of the way, and then cut this, and then snip these little sides off. Right, so we get something like that shape. So then you're going to take one of those halves. This is the base of your box, and I'm just going to glue these tabs. Take these bits out of the way. Bring that up, and then sort of fold flush to that side, creating a right angle. Do the back of the box first, same with this side. So creating it flush on both sides. And then this two flaps here is beautifully hides those joins, and then you bring that over, and then with your bone folder just make a nice, fold it down nicely with your bone folder, so it's a nice little, fits nice, and that's such a lovely inside, love it. So then doing the same thing with this bit, these two tabs, but I'm going to push that over and bring that over so I know that it's going to fit snugly on that side. So then I'm going to do one at a time this time. So bit at the edge here, hopefully it doesn't ooze out, and then bring that forward, and it has oozed out a little bit. Take that off and hopefully it doesn't stick to my finger. So you're creating a nice little edge there, and then the same with the other side. And bring that over. Oh dear, not doing very well today, am I? Let's take that off. Right, so that should be glued, and that should be glued. And bring that, take that apart, and then glue these sides. Got glue everywhere now. Dear. Actually, that doesn't matter, it's going to go down, isn't it? So then, again, with your bone folder, tuck it in nicely and press down. You get a nice little fit. And that comes out. And these little flaps come out a little bit, and that is the purpose of the little band across. So then you want to decorate your box once you've put something in it. So get my little bits here, decorate. All I'm doing is decorating the top, bit of DSP on the top. Actually want it that way because that's my opening at the front. Wiggle room. There we go. And then need to decorate my little belly band. I've got thank you on there, so I'm just going to use the same. Thank you, and I have done that in wild wheat, so I'm going to carry on with that just to contrast the moody mauve, and it just about fits. So leave that to one side for a minute, and what I have done, oh, that was a spare piece. So with that, you've just got to juggle it a little bit because you don't want it to hang over. That sort of fits there nicely, but it sort of extends over the box a bit too much. So I think I'm just going to put it so that it's not going over the box too much. Just position it so where you would like, and so it's not going over the box in too much of the way there. So I'll probably try and do it so that it matches this way. There, yeah, that's fine. Happy with that. Maybe move it in a little bit. And then I'm just sticking these bits in as well, just so that you've got a bit of pink showing through. So I'll put a bit of pink at the top here. Maybe just there, and these little bits I've got as well. So slight bit of glue on there and on there, and then tuck those where I want it to come out basically, and then maybe there. sure it's stuck. If you want to make it look nice, I've just put another one in this side. Then while that's sort of drying, I'm going to get to my box and put my ribbon so it's neatly around it, tie a knot, and then once I've done that knot, what I tend to do is I want my bow going that way, the tail's going that way, so I'm going to put it at right angles, my cross in the middle, take a little loop that round, take the other loop and pull, and then adjust so that it's going down that way, and then cut. And that is basically what I'm going to do. And then on here I have got a little bit of tear and tape. I'm going to pop that on there. Take your pick tool, take that off, and then to neaten that up, what I've done is I put a bit of glue on here just so that it looks a bit neater. So I've cut out the same, pop that on the top, because when you take the ribbon off you're going to see the underneath, just to make it look a little bit more sort of professional. And then that will go on there nicely. I'm just going to adjust this slightly, so position that way you would like, centrally, and there we go. So then the last bit is putting a few little gems on, pastel adhesive backs, which just finish it off. You could do the pink if you want, but sometimes I think it's nice to have a bit of a contrast, because I think it's just too much pink going on. And that is it. That is your little box and matching make that goes with your card. So thank you very much for joining me, and join me next time, hopefully when I'll have another matching make, another card made from a sketch and a matching box. See you next time.